Hi, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to the meditation live stream. On my channel here, we're working with awareness as the vehicle for development, and we're working in the different dimensions of our being, our body, our emotion, our mind, our relationships. Here on my channel, developing the practice, so it's, something that's ongoing. And I like to give a brief talk, and then we'll get into that practice. So, the world is changing, and as I said the past couple of days, we need to adapt. We need to connect differently and adapt to the world that is here and the world that is coming over the next few years. And to do that, we need to work together and to learn sort of about ourselves, but not just in a superficial way. We kind of need to observe and be with the different kinds of aspects of ourself. The world and the AI systems are very mental, and they have a component of sort of pushing out the other kinds of data that come to us through our personal interactions, and fill the data with what the machine intelligence would like, or what we're connected to on the internet, in favor of our own personal data connections, so to speak, local area, human-centered connections. And when that happens, there's a displacement or a kind of isolating effect. I think a lot of young people, even though they're on the internet, or they date using the internet, or they so on and so forth, they're connected in that way, but they're not really connected in a local area way. For example, at the gym, there's a group of younger guys that, like, there's 3 of them, and they work out together, but they don't really, they talk over each other. They all have headphones, but they all talk over each other, and because they're listening to their headphones as well as talking to each other, they're constantly like asking each other what they said. So it's kind of like, I think, an attempt at local area connection, but without the sort of the full commitment. Sort of like, I don't know what to call that. So it's kind of like being plugged in to the internet, but like being kind of connected. I think we're going to have a lot of hybrid sort of connections like that in the future. But to change it, I think, would be useful, because I think there's value in local human-centered connection. And to do that, we really need to kind of operate from the different dimensions of ourself, our body, our emotion, our mind, our relationships. We need to really understand those. And even though they sometimes might feel good and sometimes might not feel good, we need to kind of work with what we have. And so here on my channel, that's what we do. So we'll start now with release prayer. So taking your hands like this, bringing them up into your chest, making sure your feet are crossed, or you're cross-legged, and breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Three more. Great. Coming out of that and flicking away from your body. Very good. And then placing your hands in prayer position. And you can repeat after me if you like, or silently in your head. I release all thoughts, emotions, energies, frequencies, and intentions that are not mine back to Source. One more time. I release all thoughts, energies, emotions, intentions, and frequencies that are not mine back to the Source. Very good. And now we'll practice the meditation. Releasing your hands, you can gently place them in your lap. And we'll begin with the body, placing your attention gently on your physical body. You can notice your body's temperature, subtle movement, tingling and pulsing. You can feel your body's contact with the earth underneath you. We could begin the process of feeling and softening. On the in-breath, feeling your body. And then on the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body and into the earth. And the softening and the melting can be like this healing light or honey that as it travels down through your body, it softens, melts, cleanses, heals, purifies, and makes whole as it travels down through your body and into the earth, where the earth receives those energies and recycles and transforms them. And with each cycle of breath, you get a little bit closer to your body, you get a little bit lighter and a little bit brighter. Feeling and softening is a great technique. You can use that throughout the day, in the morning or before bed, or when you're in a line having to wait for something. You can always tune in times of stress and overwhelm and feel your body and soften for grounding and anchoring. Very good. And bringing your attention up now into your heart, feeling your heart space. On the in-breath, feeling into your heart. And then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. And coming in contact with your emotions. You can notice what's present for you emotionally right now, without trying to push or pull or fix or change your emotions. Just allowing yourself to feel a little bit in the shared space. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. Cardinal emotions give your life direction. You could also be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience. Very good. And we'll just spend a little bit more time in our hearts on the in-breath, feeling your heart. And then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. Very good. Then bringing your attention up now into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, softening in and around your skull. If you like, you can breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows or your crown, the top of your head, whichever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening in and around your skull. And coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is. And without pushing or pulling on your thoughts, just allowing them to come and go. And if you notice that you get pulled into actively thinking, you can always return. Come back to feeling your body's contact with the earth, your spine, for grounding and anchoring. Very good. And from here, we can gently open our eyes. Opening your eyes, but yet keeping your eyes soft. And we'll take a moment together to appreciate the work we just did with our eyes closed. And from here, we'll practice in the relational space, the space of outside and inside. Every relationship, every relation has both an outside and an inside component. It's good to practice in this space. So on the in-breath, feeling the space around you, the space outside you. And then on the out-breath, feeling the space inside you. And just practice noticing the difference, feeling outside on the in-breath, and then back inside on the out-breath. From here, before we move into the feeling states, we'll do a special blessing for all the moms. Today is Mother's Day. You can send all the moms well wishes and for them to have a wonderful Mother's Day. Wonderful. And from here we can practice, if you like, the qualities. So, the qualities are love, compassion, gratitude, and forgiveness. And you can practice sending and then receiving the qualities. So on the in-breath, sending love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness around you on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, gratitude, and forgiveness towards yourself. We just practice offering and then receiving the qualities. Very good, and then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet, you can do yours first. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings and ripple out into the community, transforming our culture and our systems. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome day, and I'll be back again tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Monday, I'll be on at 5:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. You can join me then, or at a time more convenient to you. Not everybody's an early bird like me. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you. Bye-bye.